Hi everyone, I'm Lisa Cooper and I'm 56 years old. And today I'm going to show you how to create this flawless glowing makeup look for mature skin featuring all L'Oreal Paris products. Let's get started. We're going to start with the True Match Lumi Glotion in shade Light Glow. I love that you can use this product alone under your foundation, and I even mix this in with my foundation. This gives you such a natural, beautiful, and healthy glow. I'm using it as a primer today to give my skin some radiance underneath my makeup. For foundation, I'm going to use the True Match Super Blendable Foundation in shade N5 Neutral Medium. This formula is so hydrating and lightweight, perfect when less is more for mature skin. This formula blends like a dream. The shade match is spot on, and it gives this natural coverage without settling into the fine lines and wrinkles. And I just like to tap it in to blend and then bring it down my neck. Next up is True Match Radiant Serum Concealer in shade N5. This concealer has hyaluronic acid and caffeine, so it's going to hydrate while depuffing under the eyes. It has medium coverage with the most radiant, beautiful finish. It really smooths without emphasizing all of those fine lines and wrinkles. And I just like to tap it in just where I need it, where I have my dark circles. And then I always like to bring it out for a little bit of a lift. And then whatever's left over on my concealer brush, I just tap it in wherever I need it. I have a little redness in between my brows and then a little bit on my chin. Going back to the True Match Lumi Glotion, but this time in dark bronze. This shade works perfect as a bronzer. I'm going to apply it to get a natural sun-kissed look, high up on my cheekbones, a little across my nose, on my forehead, basically anywhere the sun would naturally hit your face and just blend that in. I also like to bring this down my neck. Then I'm going to go in with the Infallible Fresh Wear Bronzer in medium. I'm just going to lightly dust this over the Lumi Glotion to lock that in. Next up is the Lumi Liquid Blush in Dewy Worth It. This liquid blush gives such a beautiful, natural, dewy look. Then I layer the Infallible Fresh Wear Blush over the liquid blush. The shade Legendary Berry is so gorgeous and is going to look great on most skin tones. Just a dusting for a pop of color and to lock that liquid blush in place. Don't skip the Infallible Blurrfection Long Wear Loose Setting Powder. I'm going to use this in the pink. If you have mature skin and you're afraid of using the powder, this is the one to try. The powder is so fine. It sets without looking heavy, which is great for mature skin. So I'm going to use the lightest dusting of powder, tap off any excess, and only place it where you need it. I'm going to place it just under my eyes. It's going to brighten and blur. It is fragrance-free and talc-free, and it has no flashback. So I set my under eye concealer, and then anywhere where you might get a little oily throughout the day. For brows, I'm using the Brow Stylist Definer Mechanical Waterproof Eyebrow Pencil in shade Dark Brunette. This brow pencil is so precise. It lets you mimic little brow hairs. And it's waterproof, so they stay put all day. Next up, the Paradise Le Shadow Sticks. Using the shades Magnetic Bronze and Twinkly Rose. These are creamy, blendable, and so easy to use as you cannot mess these up. I like to swipe it on my lid and then blend it up and out for a more lifted look. I'm going to apply Twinkly Rose just in the inner corners for a little extra pop. Using the Infallible Grip Mechanical Gel Eyeliner in Brown Denim. This eyeliner is super pigmented and glides on beautifully. I like to glide on as close to my lashes as I can get. And I also like to tightline to get the extra definition and make my eyes really pop. Look at the difference, and that's before the mascara. Voluminous Mascara in Blackest Black. As we age, our lashes really tend to thin out. This mascara is everything. So I start from the base and I like to wiggle it up. This mascara builds up to 5 times fuller lashes. It also conditions my delicate, mature lashes. Look at the difference. This mascara gives my eyes a bigger, brighter, more youthful look. Wait till you see this Infallible Fresh Wear highlighter in Icy Gold. Because I love a good glow. Highlighter high up on the cheekbone, just above the brow bone for a little bit of a lift. This is going to catch the light beautifully. A little bit on the nose and Cupid's bow. Color Riche Satin Lipstick. Look at this gorgeous blushing berry shade. I couldn't wait to get to this part. This formula is super hydrating, which is so important as lips get drier as we age. It feels so comfortable, and this blushing berry looks good on everyone. It's just gorgeous. Finishing up with Infallible 3-second setting spray. If I'm gonna go through all the trouble of creating this beautiful makeup look, I want my makeup to stay in place all day. It feels so lightweight and keeps my makeup looking fresh all day. And there you have it. If you want to learn more about these products and find out where to buy, head to l'orealparisusa.com. Links are below.